Our next story, local chef responds to reward season accolades in his own unique way. That is a zoomed in video of meat. Wow. Okay, first of all, anyone watching the show, Big T Barbecue. Do you know it? Do you love it? It's extremely well known. It's an extremely delicious barbecue spot, and now its owner is making noise for other reasons. So in case you're unaware, in the F&B industry, it's award season right now, where typically restaurants, hotels, people, anything related to the F&B industry as a whole, they're invited to these awards dues, these events, gatherings, and they get high praise for their work. However, it's come to light that, as Thomas has said on his Instagram, let me just open it right now. He has acknowledged that sometimes you have to pay to go to these awards dues, and he's basically opened up the conversation of maybe he doesn't even want to go. Let me just get this quote. Big T Barbecue.
Oh.
So the quote that he put on his Instagram was, "I'm not going to any food award shows ever because it's all paid for." So he's basically saying that you probably pay for the table and therefore you're paying for the award. He says it's all paid for, it's not credible in his opinion. He said, "I'll send our employees if we get nominated because I don't have the time or patience for this BS. We are lucky, you are lucky, we're in a safe place where I have to, by law, be polite. Don't nominate us for anything. I'll continue to work and do what I love and let the food speak for us."
I mean, I loved how he said that he would let the food speak for them rather than awards, because you see actually so many restaurants that have won so many awards, and I have been to some that have been like, oh my God, this is a Michelin star and all of these things. And I would try them and I'd be like, this is so basic, I can even make something better at home. I can even make the same and add my own, I would say, things. And my mom, I've taken my parents to some of these restaurants, and I'll be like, "Oh, Mom, we're gonna try this amazing." I would say like, whatever. I'm not gonna say what the food is.
What is she thinking?
Then like once like the food, like they're done with the food, they go like, "Farah, it is like, I mean, it's basic."
So interesting about Big T Barbecue is, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, maybe it's changed. From what I knew, they only open 3 days a week and there's queues out the door. People love this place. But then what he's saying is like, look, and he did actually put up a correction. So the employee who's going is not forced to go. I did ask the person, so I'm assuming the employee is going and they might even get nominated and they might win. I think he's kind of calling out I don't believe they're all paid for. They couldn't be, right? Like, you want to know that people are voting. I do enjoy a people vote because I feel like then you get the best. You'll really, like, yes, you can send an editor to a restaurant. And yes, they'll probably have a nice time because they might be paying, but they might be recognized. But ask the people's vote. I think that you'll get a better idea of what really is the best of the city.
I think as well he follows, there's the saying that I have spoken about with my dad, because my dad loves food as much as I love food, is that once a restaurant gets really famous, starts going to these award shows and all of these things, their quality, I don't know if you've noticed, their quality is not the same as it would be from the beginning.
Tricky, yeah.
I have noticed that for sure with like so many, even shawarma places. It's as tiny as shawarma. So I would imagine how he probably has like a strategy with his steak. I mean, it's a steak at the end of the day, so he must be very,
it's a smokehouse.
Exactly.
Anyway, I would say visit this weekend, support him. However, not tomorrow, but any other day. Guys, it's 8:50, which means it's time for our next guest. Shortly, we're going to be joined by Thomas Young, who is the US Consular Chief. We're talking all things visa, wait times, and the voting process. Do stay tuned.